Hello, my name is Vertiti. I'm from Class B, English Literature. So I made this video as my final exam project for Theory of Culture. I studied six chapters in this subject, and the first one is about the post-structural turn, and the second one is culture, structure, and agency, 3 attempts at synthesis. And the next one is British cultural studies, and then the production and reception of culture, and the last one and the next one is culture as text, narrative, and hermeneutics, and the last one is psychoanalytic approach to culture and the self. So these chapters have different materials and theories that are related to each other. The chapters introduced me to the theory of culture from the beginning, and it also introduced me to a lot of important figures for its theory. Not only be able to study the theory and the figure, the chapter also gives the important history and comments on the theory so that it will help me to understand the material better. And what I learned is I am able to learn the difference between structuralism and post-structuralism. Like post-structuralism is richer and more powerful in reading and writing cultural life than structuralism because it uses linguistics extensively. I also learned the relationship between the system of meaning and human action has long been a theme in cultural theory. I got to know about a brief history of British cultural studies, and I got a chance to look at a different, perhaps less visionary literature that understand culture as something very concrete that is produced and consumed. I also had learned about theoretical approach that are concerned with narrative and hermeneutics. There is also the relationship between cultural theory and psychoanalytic theory, which is very complex. Like the important figure is Sigmund Freud. He argues that identity, personality, and mental function were far more complex than anyone had previously imagined. So far, after studying an introduction to theory of culture, it helps me to understand the theories better and what is behind them all. In the future, I can apply the theories in my life. For example, like textual approach, since theory of culture introduced me to a lot of cultural approach, it might be helpful for my research later about culture, and I will do further readings about the material to help me to understand it better, because I realize I still like understanding about the material. Thank you.